Welcome, my democratic friends. Today you will be starting a new and exciting course called How to Enforce a Democracy and Oust Corruption. My name is Bent, and I will be teaching you how to liberate and protect helpless, innocent victims of corruptible leaders and guerrilla gangs who live in palaces while their populations starve. Let me introduce my assistants. Today I have Filibuster. Hi. And Dan Lettermoff. Hi.
There are some very simple rules we must follow, known as voting procedures. Firstly, we must assume that everyone in the developing nations is corrupt. No one is innocent, even though looks can be deceptive.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Now, if I could have a trainee to demonstrate. Yes, thanks.
Well done.
First, you need to put on these strong latex gloves.
Of course.
Like so.
You don't want to touch.
Exactly. This is to avoid direct contact with voters in undemocratic nations.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now I will show you exactly how much they can hide in their underwear. Observe.
Oh my gosh.
And you must also be sure to check their teeth with a pair of tweezers.
Look at that.
No way.
They may have hidden fake ballot papers. Thank you very much.
So you've seen where to find these ballot papers. Let's do a little comparison so you really know what you're looking for. This is a genuine ballot paper.
Yeah. Absolutely genuine. Yeah.
There is clearly no comparison.
Look at that. It can't spell.
So now I know where to find them and what they look like. The next most important rule is stopping them, getting them in the ballot box.
Yes. How do we do that? How do we do that?
Let's show them.
Stop! Step away from the ballot box. Stop! Step away from the ballot box.
I'd like you guys to have a go. So, when you see the finger in the air, you know what you need to say?
Stop! Step away from the ballot box. Stop! Step away from the ballot box.
It is not uncommon for the ruling dictator to get his stooges to steal the ballot box and rig the elections. It happens. So we've developed a cunning plan to stop this from happening. As you can see, we've chained the ballot box to the table. This ensures that democracy will be promoted throughout the poor country.
Obviously, the most important thing in a democracy is to ensure that voters vote for supporters of democracy. Now, how can we distinguish between the good voters who will vote correctly and the bad voters who may vote for the bad guys? Well, there are 6 basic types of voter, and only one of them is trustworthy. Remember, we're not talking about Britain, multicultural Britain, where skin colour doesn't matter. We're talking about some of the most corrupt regions of the world, where democracy can die or live based on these things.
In order to spot the good from the bad voters, we need this very simple colour chart. Just get you to hold that.
Yep.
Yeah, if you'll just take one.
Yeah.
On the day of the election, you simply take your chart and compare the skin of every voter to this chart and identify to which group they belong. Immediately you will know if they are good or bad.
For example, we know that the pink voter will vote for right-wing or fascist groups.
Always.
Or the orange-brown Arab or yellow-brown Asian from the subcontinent will always vote for extremist groups. These kind of votes cannot be tolerated.
No.
Now, the dark brown voter, who comes from Africa, may not be registered. He may still turn up to vote. Be aware of this and try to prevent it.
Stop! Step away from the ballot box!
Stop it!
Yes. Step away! Yes.
The yellow voter will always vote for the ruling power. This is why China has never bothered with democracy.
Exactly.
Explains everything.
The ginger-haired voter always gets it wrong. It takes him at least 2 attempts to get it right. Now, for the best voter. It's no coincidence that in Europe, where this voter dominates, that we have the best, most robust democracy and tranquil states in the world.
So once you've identified your good and your bad voters, you need to collect the votes. Throughout the voting day, you must collect 1 pile of good, 1 pile of bad.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, those bad votes, you collect them up and you throw them away.
Yes,
Fire.
they're not worth anything.
You're protecting the world from terrorism and annihilation.
And it's their word against ours.
It's also easier and quicker to count. And you're upholding democracy.
How is it?